What if our need for control isn't actually the problem? Maybe it's our response to living in a world that feels more uncertain than ever. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself what you're trying to control? I've been thinking about that lately because I don't think we are chasing control. I think we are chasing certainty, and that's the difference. For years, I thought I had the problem with control. As I mentioned, I struggled with OCD for a time. Most people think OCD is about cleaning, hygiene, checking, repeating things. Well, that's partly true, but looking back, I don't think that was the problem. At least for me, the real problem was uncertainty. If I just could be certain, no, that everything was okay in place, then maybe my mind would finally just relax. But that never lasted. One answer always led to another question, another doubt, another what if. Recovering from OCD taught me something I never forget. Maybe OCD wasn't creating my need for certainty. Maybe it was amplifying something that's already part of being a human. So after that, I started noticing the same pattern everywhere. People checking their phones, refreshing the news, observing the stock market, checking their bank accounts, planning every detail, and searching for reassurance. Maybe we all trying to do the same thing, reduce uncertainty. So I started pondering, has life always felt like that? Let's think about it. Technology changes constantly. Artificial intelligence is changing the way we think and work. Economy feels uncertain. The news, they never stop. So I've been wondering, if we're asking our minds to process more uncertainty than ever before, not because we're weak, because we're human. Our brains like patterns. They like predictability. But today, life often feels anything but predictable. Maybe that's why we hold on to the little things, namely the routine, morning coffee, our calendars, the way we organize our homes. I mean, those things don't change the world. It could be enough to calm the mind. There's another thought I had recently. Why does it feel so good when we finally have a name for what we are experiencing? Anxiety, burnout, ADHD, OCD, a diagnosis that doesn't solve everything, but it often replaces confusion with understanding. And maybe understanding is something we all crave because when we understand something, it feels like less frightening, right? These days, I don't spend as much time and energy trying to control everything, not because uncertainty has disappeared. It will never disappear. The world will keep changing, and people will also change. Life will always give us surprises. What changed was my relationship with uncertainty. I've learned that I don't need to know everything to have an answer for everything, to be okay. Perhaps that's the freedom, not having complete control over things, but trying to trust yourself, even when you don't. Hmm. I'm curious. What's the first thing you notice yourself trying to control? I genuinely love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for staying with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.